Hello everyone. It's already 1 week as Game of Thrones and Watcher of Realms have a collaboration. And let's check. Does it worth the hype? Is it that good as we've been expecting? To begin with, it's really worth mentioning that there was not that much testing this week, and the reason is new heroes that coming up that already released this weekend. And yeah, as you can see, these are Velis and Azeroth. And by the way, this is one of the very interesting detail that worth mentioning. How Chinese server is different from global server. For example, if you have released a new hero, usually we have it after months or two. That's why characters like Velis and Azeroth are new, and they're quite hyped because, I think you know why. So a lot of people were waiting for them. They didn't spend their resources on Game of Thrones characters. I used all my summoners last week, so everything I had I used this week already on summoning Azeroth. I failed dramatically. I will show it later. Luckily I got Velis, and I used all my shards to improve the skills on Velis instead of Tyrion or Jaime. I will show you why. I've been analyzing the situation using Chinese TikToks and other people accounts to see how do they build their characters. Ardea is also presented here. I hope to get at least Ardea, if not Azeroth, but no Ardea, no Azeroth. A lot of wasted summoners, only rares and epics. Anyway, let me show you the list of new heroes, where you can see the main difference between our servers. So as you can see, Velis, Azeroth are new, just right after Game of Thrones characters. And if you scroll down, you also can see Ygritte in here. So yes, Ygritte here is also a very new champion. We got her maybe earlier this month. I don't remember the exact date. So Ygritte is as new character on this server as Mordor and Ninja. Now let's go back to our Game of Thrones characters and let's check how we can build it. So the game developers and official website suggest us to use Soulbone Arcana on Daenerys and Cataclysm. They also suggest that she can be used on Gear Raid 1, dragons and guild bosses. And that ring on the right, I'm not quite sure what is the proper term for this location on the game. So I know that people in the internet are very kind and they would gladly let me know if I am wrong on something. So don't be shy, let me know in a comment what's the names of those locations which I pronounce or name wrongly. Now let's go to Jaime. Jaime, same Soulbone Arcana and Infernal Roar, and the new set. Basically, the main point with Jaime is to give him as much SP as possible, and actually his artifact is kind of insane. If you max it, it gives you 30% additional health, and Tyrion can give you another 10, so it will be like 40 already. Anyway, Tyrion now. It is recommended to equip him as a support, prioritizing attack. That's why Warlord and Calamity is recommended set for him. But Tyrion is very tricky champion. The way how you build him is debatable and may be different on depend on the reason why do you need him for. So for example, this guy on Chinese TikTok, he prioritizes rage regeneration. So in that case, he could increase stats for adjusted heroes. And as you can see, in that situation, it would be Ninja with Tyrion's help. He'll be using him on Gear Raid 1 with better result and higher damage in the end. Also, I saw that some people were using him on this location. Sorry if I don't know what is the proper term for this one. Share in the comment if you want. If you want, you can pause and check the stats that on this set. So the main idea is here to use him through this ability that increases damage of redeployed champions. In that case, how it works on this server, for example, you need Valara. If you have Valara, you're golden. So deploy all the champions that you have, then redeploy them, remove them from the field, leave only Valara and Tyrion. Valara will clear the first wave, and after the boss rushes begin, you can redeploy all the champions back, and they will be having higher attack, which will help them to bring more damage to this boss. So this is the idea, what is standing behind this strategy to play through Tyrion and Valara on this location. Here we have another guy who was using Tyrion with the same strategy, but a little bit different equipment. Same equipment, different stats. He was emphasizing mostly the attack. I believe the idea is giving the damage back. And if we scroll down, we can see that there are not that many Tyrions over there. Like I think in total I saw 3-4 people using him on this location. I personally didn't use him because I don't have Valara. I don't have these key characters that you need for this strategy. Now let's talk about the dragon. As you can see, none of the champions from Game of Thrones is included into fightings with dragon. All the builds are pretty much same as they were a week ago and 2 weeks ago. And if you want, you can check the meta on Chinese server right now. And Guild Boss 2, also there are no changes. As you can see, there is only one guy who tried this bond of Tyrion and Jaime, mostly probably to increase damage given by Jaime. But it didn't change meta in here as well. No big changes, so maybe people will be testing, maybe people were waiting for Veliz and Azeroth, and later on we will see how meta changes with these champions. Another key location where we could use Daenerys, I think it's Void. It looks like Void. I heard many times that Fast Studios was talking about Void. I think among all the locations in the game, this is the only one that looks like Void. Let's call it this way. If I'm wrong, sorry guys, really, I don't know the terms, everything is in Chinese. So, personally for me, Daenerys was very useful to clear stage 25, I guess, and or 30th, and if we can scroll down, here, somebody was using her as well for level 35. But I believe it's not for her unique skill set. It's most probably for lack of other more stronger characters. Some people were mentioning that Daenerys is just another Anora. Do I pronounce it correct? The girl with the dragon, ice dragon. There were some testings and comparing on Chinese servers as well of her and Anora, and on some locations Daenerys is stronger, on some Anora is better choice. So as you can see, Valara is definitely a number one. She's a priority, and seems like Daenerys cannot compete with those top SSS tier SSS champions. Now, Arena. Are there any changes on Arena? I think you may guess that probably no. You can see that Valara and Diao Chan is the top choice for Arena. And let's check the top Arena players. Whom do they use? Also, you can check the meta for Arena in China. Uh, a lot of champions, a lot of people in gamers, they have pretty much the same champions for different locations. Diao Chen is everywhere. So Volderon, Ingrid, Lady Alexandra, Kigiri, Wukong, those are characters, and Valara, of course. Those are champions that basically many of them use. However, here you can see a very interesting detail that even the top players rarely have Ingrid A5. A3 is good, but not everybody. And as I mentioned, the reason is because she's a very new champion here. That's why with Atheryth coming into the game, the meta might be changed a little bit. I already saw a guy who is maybe 1 hour ago, he was trying to use his team on Arena through Velis, Atheryth, and Daenerys. And actually, I would do the same, but I don't have Atheryth, and unfortunately, there should be someone who can, some melee characters, melee champion, who stops those waves. In that case, Daenerys can be useful, because Azeroth can increase her damage, AoE damage. And the last but not least is design. Daenerys, she's quite cute, I would say, but is she my favorite female character in the game? I mean, if we're talking about design, of course no. The number one is Lust. I actually started playing this game only because I saw advertisement, commercial on Chinese TikTok, and it was helpless for me. The moment I saw her, I knew I'm gonna play this game because I wanted that character. So basically, this is the reason. That's her who brought me into that game. Oh my god, she is awesome. So I believe regarding design, Lust, among all the characters, female and male, she is number one. She is the best. She is the top. Yeah, just look at her. As for Daenerys is not bad. Daenerys is good too. Her dragon is cute. Her dragon reminds me of my cat. As for other champions, for example, Jaime, somebody in the comment section was mentioning that he doesn't look like legendary hero. I would agree. His regular skin doesn't. Tyrion is fine. Tyrion is actually funny, but Tyrion is Tyrion. He's always funny and fine. So, knowing everything, did it worth the hype? Hard to tell. Like, if, for example, knowing everything that I know right now, back then, would I summon them? Probably yes, because it's quite nice to have those characters in your collection. Maybe I would just spend less shards on them, because back then we didn't know about Azeroth and Velis and all other characters that are coming. There will be Dracula collab later on Chinese servers as well, and I already spent all my resources, and as you can see, not in a very lucky way. I was quite unlucky summoning Azeroth. Spent absolutely everything on him, got absolutely nothing. Oh my goodness. Anyway, another stage of the event will start in 10 hours. I believe there will be some piece of content related to Jon Snow and the White Walkers and the Night King. We'll see. We'll see tomorrow. What is it? And I believe that we're probably gonna need a little bit more time to see how to use those characters, because for right now everybody is psyched about Azeroth and Velis, and later on definitely gonna spend a lot of resources on Dracula event. As for Game of Thrones, after 1 week, I think that's pretty much it. Let me know if you do want to know more about differences of Chinese server and global server, and what is the meta here and what is happening in this part of the world. So hope to see you in the next videos. See you around, and bye bye.